Hello, Taurus. Aloha. Welcome to your reading. I hope that you are doing absolutely amazing. My name is Ocean, and you are here on Empress Moon Tarot 777. If you are one of my OGs, I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you so very much for being a wonderful part of my soul tribe, my soul family. If you are brand new, would love for you to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss a transmission. We talk tarot, astrology, spiritual topics, and things of that nature, and I would love for you to be a part of it. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Stellium. All right. All right, Taurus, I am going to do a 9-card spread. My old standard, tried and true. Dun, dun, dun. We have a King of Wands, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands. The Devil, the 9 of Cups, central to everything, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. Wow. Alrighty. Confusion. So the overall energy is that of the 7 of Cups. This is when things are confusing. Life is confusing. I gotta say, it does look a little bit confusing. You've got some inner conflict. You've got conflict with other people that I'm seeing. You have somebody who's sitting in the sidelines watching all this happen in your life. And then we have you standing strong right at the center of everything with the 9 of Cups. So the energy is confusion. But notice, if this is love, we have a masculine energy that's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then we have a female energy that's standing there saying, well, I have emotional contentment. What is it that thou desire? Do you desire emotional contentment? Because it comes in many forms. And so there's a strong energy where the feminine energy, or in this case, your energy, Taurus, whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. Your energy is saying, I just want to be happy. I'm working on my happiness. I'm sitting in what makes me happy. I'm focusing on self-care, self-love. So, there's this beautiful energy where you're focused on the things that are right for you. Now, it is surrounded by a couple negative cards. So you might be drinking a little bit too much, Taurus, or you might be gambling, or you could be, maybe kind of really stuck in a little bit of temptation, social media wise or otherwise. That could be occurring for you as well, Taurus, with this particular card here at the center of everything and having some difficult cards surrounding it. Okay, so it could go one of two ways for you. Now, in the recent past or in the extreme near future, there is an individual who brings tremendous temptation. King of Wands. This is that major hottie, I mean, granted, I personally don't care for blonde men, so so for me, the image on the card is not major hottie, but I'm just saying, the King of Wands has that energy of, they've got that appeal, that sense of that, passion and drive and creativity. And there's something about them that just sort of draws people to them. So, we have the hottie who has brought some temptation into your life or will in the very near future regarding this phallic energy. So, we have some extreme chemistry between you and another individual, Taurus. And the chemistry between you and another individual is definitely along the lines of physical interaction, physical contact, opposed to some sort of, emotional connection or love connection. So somebody here has definitely turned up the heat in your life, or they will in the very, very near future, Taurus. And so you're going to need to be cautious of this energy, because I see it's actually potentially in the short term, it's going to lead you to a good place. In the long term, it's not going to last. Okay. So if you and this person got hot and heavy, like super, super fast, I don't see it lasting. So just to note that, I don't see this kind of energy lasting long term with the cards that I have. And that's because this person has no idea what they want with their future, or you don't. Maybe you're like, they're not so stable, but they sure are hot, So there's this energy here where one of the two of you or both of you don't know what you want. But by golly, one thing you do want is physical connection. They turn you on, but they're also going to turn you off here soon. So just so you know, we'll get to that. So the King of Wands, dear old King of Wands. In the short term, it's going to make you feel the sense of fun and adventure with the Page of Wands. Fun and adventure, a strong flirty vibe going on between you and this person. Super flirty vibe going on between you and this person. And I see this is going to make you feel incredibly happy, incredibly excited, But this is where I need to tell you to slow down, okay? Because the Six of Swords is an energy of feeling like you're moving away, you're moving towards calmer waters, you're moving away from things that aren't working, or you're moving away from people who aren't looking for what you're looking for. So there's something where you feel the sense that this King of Wands has this power of sorts, to take you to, it's like Calgon, take me away, right? It's almost like they're your safety net, the one who can potentially take you away from your troubles, but they're not. They're actually going to create more internal conflict, fighting and bickering, because, quite frankly, they don't know what they want. They're fickle. This particular person is fickle. They're hot and heavy one minute and then, cold as ice the next. So we have this energy here of conflict with the Five of Wands. It could be that there's a whole lot of competition for you to get through to this person, and that's why they're like, oh, I just don't know what I want, I got too many options, or I love having many options, don't know what I want. So in some way, this person is inaccessible long term. They're inaccessible. If you go into it wanting fun, you're fine. Be safe, please. Use protection. But if you want something long-term and stable, the cards are not showing long-term and stable. I see that this person is going to cause you a lot of mental turmoil if you believe that this person is the solution to a problem, or the solution to, everlasting love, right? I see that it's just going to cause a heartache, a lot of mental turmoil. The Ten of Swords. But Taurus, I feel you already know this. The Devil, the Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. I feel you already know that this person's out for a good time. And that's it. Like, they don't want anything else. But I also feel that you and this person have such a strong chemistry that you may kind of get wrapped up in them pretty quickly. So you're going to need to be cautious. Just to note, getting physical with another individual is an exchange of energy. So if you have not become physical with this person yet, just keep that in mind, because when you exchange energy with them, you'll be psychically linked to them. There will be this link between the two of you where you will now be carrying around their energy. And their energy seems to be confusion. Their energy seems to be conflict and extreme temptation. So I do see it could cause you some emotional turmoil. Anything else that Taurus needs to know about this person? The Hermit. Spirit is saying, think on this long and hard before you get deeply involved with this person. I mean, this is your warning. Look at this, the Tower. The Spirit is literally, oh my gosh. Spirit is literally saying, before you get involved with this person and things go awry, think long and hard on that. Taurus, we have the Eight of Wands. There's the potential for this to move super, super fast. Knight of Wands, yep. Super fast action. But what's on the bottom? Somebody who suddenly gets bored and is like, yeah, I'm not even going to pay attention to all these options that I have because don't feel like it. So you end up with this apathetic energy from this person, which could potentially cause you to react communication-wise. Taurus, I feel like this entire reading for you today was a warning to beware the hottie. Beware of the hottie, because the hottie ain't all that they are making themselves out to be. Let's see. Beware the tower before the tower falls. Beware. Look. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. I don't even need to express it any further. Even in the Oracle deck, they're saying chaos and conflict. Like, chaos and conflict is what this person's going to bring. I don't necessarily feel like they're here yet because this appears to be a warning, Taurus. A warning. Heed the warning, my dear ones. All right. I am going to leave that there. Taurus, hopefully your next one will be bright and sunny and shiny, but you know I don't like to sugarcoat things, and I know that you don't like it sugar-coated. So be aware, this person is going to cause chaos and conflict in your life if you allow them in. You always have an option. You have a choice. The choice is yours. You have free will. And it looks like going in this direction is going to be challenging. If you're up for the challenge, yeah, I wish you well. But if you're looking for a little bit more peace and contentment, definitely go into hermit mode and give it some thought. All right, my darlings, mahalo nui lava, love and light, kiss, kiss, and I shall see you again on your next reading, which hopefully will be more cheery. Until then, Taurus, you know I love y'all. I'll see you soon. If you need a reading, visit oceanmoonflower.com, and I'll see you again later. Ta-ta for now.